everybody, welcome back. It's that time of week where I say, hey everybody. Hi, Dr. Nick. I don't know where that came from. I know where it came from The Simpsons. But basically this is just where we talk about what happened last week, what's gonna happen this week, and just things we're doing on the channel and all the fun, good stuff that happens with me and y'all. So, I guess we should jump right into it. Let's just kind of recap last week a little bit, which is still a little dangerous territory to walk through. Last week was kind of horror comedy week. Really, it was Ghostbusters week, but, because I really thought that movie was going to be awful, and, I was just only going in just with a little bit of hope of like 1% enjoyment. I didn't really make it Ghostbusters week, and in hindsight, maybe I should have, because as you may know, and I know a lot of you hate to hear this, but I actually ended up really loving that movie, and I'm so glad I went in and I saw it in just the perfect mindset. And to clarify, I think there's a lot I love about it, and it's not a perfect film, and I have some issues. You can see the reviews with all that stuff. What I didn't get across in the reviews, because I didn't understand it until a little bit later, is that what that movie did for me is something I didn't even know I wanted, but it made me want to be a Ghostbuster again. It took me back to that childhood memory. One of my earliest memories is strapping on a toy proton pack and putting on the soundtrack and walking around a hotel room because my parents were at a ballroom or something, and just playing Ghostbuster. To the point where I have downloaded the score to the new movie, and I'm actually doing that. Like, there are certain tracks in that score that when they kick up, and I'm just hanging out, like, I start doing the thing where I'm like kicking traps, and I'm just a big kid again, and I didn't know how much I wanted that feeling, and it brought it back. So that's why I loved that, and I want more. And again, the trailers, God, I hope whoever made those trailers got fired, because those trailers did a horrible job of selling that movie. And the craziest part is, as cringeworthy as a lot of the jokes and stuff are in those trailers, in context in the movie, they're actually funny. They actually are. And, they really get the character portrayals wrong in the trailers and all that. But you know what? I'm not going to go too deep into that. I loved it. I had a great time with it, and as you probably saw, I loved it so much, I went out right after the movie and tracked down all 4 of the 6-inch Mattel action figures and did an unboxing for that, which I will mention I am probably going to do some more of those kinds of unboxings in the future, because everybody seemed to love those, and, I collect the Black Series Star Wars figures, and now I'm thinking about getting some of those DC 6-inch, and, there's some of those Marvel figures that I've come close, so I can't get back into heavy action figure collecting, but I'm going to get a few things here and there that I really like, and we'll do unboxings with those. But, we did some fun stuff last week with the Ghostbusters rewatches, and, and then I guess there were some trailer reactions, and I did a bunch of unboxings for you guys, and of course finally got out the final part of the Fugitive Toys damaged box sale, and I know you guys really enjoyed that, and I'm glad I finally did. Next time that comes around, I'll do my best not to actually spread them out so much. I was just more worried I wasn't going to have enough unboxings, but, I got plans now for how to handle that and make sure that I can just get those out for you more quickly so you don't have to sit around forever waiting on them. They may not come out back to back, but, pretty close. I won't wait weeks between the episodes, if you will. Episodes? I don't know. I guess they kind of are episodes. But anyways, I had a really good time with that, and of course loved what I ended up getting out of those boxes, so very happy with that deal. Hopefully it will happen again. So that's pretty much what last week was. It was a good time. That's what last week was. And we did the double AGTs. We'll be doing the double AGTs again this week, and we should have, as far as I know, we got Mike and Mary for both of them still, so that'll be fun. Well, fun for everybody but me who has to do the frame grab capturing. That's the one thing I hate about making those videos, is I need a better way to be able to get the frames of each person other than waiting till it's on Hulu the next day and scrolling and buffering and cap. Oh, fuck, I missed it. Cap. Oh, fuck, I missed it. Cap. Ah, now I gotta go back, scroll, buffer. That's the one thing I hate about doing those, but whatever. It's worth it. You guys enjoy those videos. I enjoy those videos. They're gonna be fun for me to look back on one day. So, good times. So you'll be getting a couple more of those this week. Something else I'm hoping you'll get this week. I had planned on doing this for Patreon, but I think I'm actually going to do it for this channel. I've finally been getting a chance to read some of those comic bento books that I got, and I'm really digging it, so I want to do some comic reviews for y'all. I got the Star Trek, shit, I skipped a step here. This week's theme is Star Trek, so we're going to geek out all about Star Trek tomorrow, and the geek out, old, new, modern, everything, characters, all that stuff. So that's where we're going to go with that, and it is Star Trek week, which is why you're going to get my rewatch of the Star Trek reboot that I did last night. You're going to get my rewatch of Into Darkness, which I'll be watching tonight. Of course, you're going to get our reviews on Friday of Star Trek Beyond, so that should be a fun time. Plus, I guess already came out was the Star Trek final trailer reaction. Should have came out earlier today. And I want to point this out. Preacher video should be out today. It is Monday. It was a late night last night. I did not get a chance to watch it. I'm about to go watch it here shortly. So the video will probably be late today, but it will be coming out today. Unless, my whole system messes up, knock on wood. But that should happen. Yeah, finally got to go to Thespian Takeover Actors Karaoke again last night for the first time in like months because, you know, because of Game of Thrones, we weren't going. Like, we needed to watch Game of Thrones live, so. But that was a really good time, but I didn't get back till so late. I'm like, no, I'm just in this mood. Like, I'm not in the mood to watch Preacher. I'm in the mood to listen to music and relive memories, so. But that's what I'm gonna go do here in a bit. But anyway, so we got all that coming up. Let's see, what else you guys got coming up? I got some cool trailers. I just did a few more reactions, so you got some fun stuff coming up this week with that. Definitely some cool unboxings. My loot crate's coming in today. Pop in a box should have shipped, and I have all the Dorbs turned off, so let's see what happens this time. My sci-fi block is shipped, sort of, and my Smuggler's Bounty has shipped, sort of. Otherwise, I got the tracking emails, but they haven't shipped yet. But those things should be coming, and then I got some other stuff, like I got a mystery mini thing I'm gonna do, a MyMoji thing I'm gonna do, and if I can get some of those Suicide Squad figures, maybe do an unboxing of that. The Patreon channel's been having some cool stuff. We've been opening all kinds of things from the boxes and taking a closer look at the pops up close and all that good stuff. Plus some pops I've just bought in the store. Like recently we did the Ghostbusters Keymaster Gatekeeper Zool unboxing, so that was really cool. God, I love that Louis Tully pop. That is such a freaking sweet pop. Also, you know, I'm doing an Instagram thing and I haven't quite got up to it, but I'm trying to do an exclusive photo on there every day, like a toy photo. One of these days I want to get back, as I've said before, to my pop photography, because I love doing that, and I got so many more now, I can do so much. But again, it's all about finding time. That's the biggest trouble in my life right now, is finding time, which for those of you that are commenters, I'm sure you've noticed, I keep falling further and further behind on the comments. I'm like 4 or 5 days behind now, and I feel terrible about that. I think I've kind of officially hit that place where I'm just not going to be able to get to every comment all the time. I don't know exactly what my new system of dealing with that will be, but you know, I'm definitely trying to get to the OGs, those of you that have been around forever, make sure to try to get to you guys, and you know, I'll try to get to the new people as best I can, but some things I'm just gonna end up skipping or missing. It's just gonna happen. I can't help it. That's the price of popularity. Boo-hoo, first world problems. But it's cool because we have crossed 1,500 mark on the channel and in a very short time, so it should be 2,000 before I blink and know it. Maybe by the end of the month. I'm on the cusp of that, possibly. We'll see. But yeah, so we got some fun stuff to happen, and some fun stuff has happened, and more fun stuff will be happening. But yeah, so the other thing I want to mention too with Patreon, not trying to do the hard sell or anything, just giving you a little idea, because I haven't figured out how to educate people on what that is really, or, you know, educate maybe not be the right word, but inform people about what that is. But also, I do try to rapidly respond to Patreon, so that's one thing. Because I figure if you guys are actually giving me money, then you deserve my responses as soon as I can get them to you. But anyways, I just thought I'd let you know about all that stuff. So you know the theme of the week, you know some of the plans for the week. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I think we pretty much got all that stuff covered. Still love Mary to death. Oh, I miss her. I've spent like a whole week with her and I miss her. We saw Here Come the Mummies this past weekend, again, but this time here in Lexington. That was a fun time. We even had our own little meet and greet because we did the VIP thing. I hadn't planned on buying merchandise, but when I saw they had a shirt that said pants, I was like, how the fuck can I not buy that? You guys have been around long enough to know this is my sense of humor right here. So I had a really good time wearing that at karaoke last night. It was gender bender night at karaoke too, by the way, and I killed Meghan Trainor's Me Too. But you know, didn't do so hot with Selena Gomez's Hands to Myself. That was a little bit out of my range. I kind of half nailed that one, but it was a fun time. Plenty of alcohol, so always fun. But yeah, I think that's about it, right? That's about all we normally cover in these things. Ever since last weekend, I have not been able to catch up. I'm literally making the day's videos on the day generally right now. And this is like the first day I've had in like 2 weeks where I haven't had to go do something other than I gotta go buy groceries. But you know, that's so terrible. So I'm actually gonna maybe relax a little bit by the end of the night, although I got a lot of editing to do and stuff. So maybe I can get a little bit caught up for this week. Because this weekend we're gonna go see Joan Jett, Cheap Trick, and Heart. So very much looking forward to that. And then we're gonna see a Summerfest play. For those of you in Lexington, we're gonna go see Jesus Christ, the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. We saw Clue the Musical last week. That was pretty cool. A lot of people we know in that, a lot of people we know and love. So always a good time, studio players. Yeah, all right, well, I think that's pretty much about all I got for you guys, so I'm going to shut up and get out of here and start putting this stuff together and get it out for you, and then go watch Preacher, and then go grocery shopping and vodka shopping, maybe toy shopping, and then I got to come back and do some more editing and watch Star Trek Into Darkness and do some unboxings, and then maybe I can chill out for a little bit, so... Yay! All right, Star Trek week, folks. We're gonna have fun with this one, so I've been looking forward to this week, and I hope you're gonna enjoy it as much as I'm gonna enjoy doing it. But other than that, we'll do the whole thing where you do the comments, you tell me what you're thinking, what you're liking, what you want to see changed, because I always listen. I don't necessarily always agree, but I definitely take your feedback into consideration. Thumbs up of encouragement is always very cool. Actually, Mike Elmore is working on designing me a thumbs up of encouragement logo, so there might be some kind of t-shirts or something in my future. Honestly, I would love to own a can koozie cooler thing with this logo on it, but we'll see how that goes. Eventually I'll get to the website update. But anyways, thumbs up of encouragement. Sorry I got distracted there. Is always encouraging. Subscribe if you're new here. We do all kinds of fun, nerdy, geeky stuff every single day on the Eric Butts channel. And of course, share with your friends, because if you're cool, they're cool. We should all be nerding out together. And as I've talked about it enough in here, Patreon, link description, blah, 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 blah. Do it if you feel like it. Don't worry about it if not. All right, well, I'm going to get on out of here and go have some Star Trek-y fun, and I will see you guys later.